Hey guys, welcome to Thursday. This is Greg from the Apple Ball Guys. If this is your first time checking us out, we're just four guys who like to vlog about what's going on in our lives and in our world. And what's been going on in my life has been pain. Unbelievable, excruciating, none other pain. About 4 weeks ago, I started getting this pain in my side. And so I would have it for about an hour or so, took some Motrin and everything, and it went away. Well, last Tuesday night, it woke me up in the middle of the night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was worse than it had ever been, just kind of sitting right there, up underneath my rib cage a little bit, down a little bit low, right there in the, I guess right there in the kidney area. So I got feeling really, really bad. The pain was so bad that I started vomiting. Sorry about that, too much information. But I started vomiting. So I got a ride to the hospital and had to take me to the ER, and sure enough, it's exactly what I thought it was. It was a kidney stone. If you've ever had a kidney stone before, I'm sorry. It's the worst pain ever imaginable. But I've had one before. If you haven't had one, thank your lucky stars that you haven't had one. So anyways, they told me that I had a kidney stone, and they said that it had really made its way almost right there into the bladder. And once it got into the bladder, that I was pretty much home free. So I was there about 6 o'clock Wednesday morning last week. You know, they said, you'll pass it within the next day or two. If you start experiencing any more pain, let us know. So, man, after they gave me some pain pills, and I was doing great. I did great over the weekend, and then Wednesday came up, which would have been yesterday. 10:30 in the morning, it started hurting. So I went back to the house and grabbed took a pain pill. Well, the problem was that this time the pain pill didn't do anything at all. So I picked up the phone and I started making some phone calls to some people who had kidney stones before and asked them, if they thought that maybe I still had it and hadn't passed it yet, and they said probably so. So this time I went to urgent care. It was still early enough in the day. I went to urgent care. I don't have a primary doctor, so we went to urgent care. Got to urgent care, went through all the process and everything. Basically what they said is that there's nothing that they could really do. They said that I needed to follow up with a urologist, and they gave me another shot, some pain medicine, which was good stuff. Only problem was that it's supposed to last like 6 hours, and it lasted 2. If you've never had a kidney stone before, basically what it does is like a little tiny stone. It's not big at all. Mine's like 4 millimeters, and it sits there, and it's just like something sharp is like digging into your side, and you just want to rip it out. It feels like it's like the size of a bowling ball, but it's not small, not big at all. So it ended up, pain got so bad last night that I ended up going back to the emergency room, and I got to the emergency room about 9 o'clock. I got seen by a doctor at 9 o'clock this morning. So we sat and we waited 12 hours in the emergency room and just waited and waited and waited. Thankfully, they gave me a couple of shots of medicine every couple hours to help me out with the pain, because the pain was killing me. And basically what they told me is that I had 3 options. Option 1 was that they could prescribe me some more pain pills. I could go home and I could continue to try to pass it on my own, and then to follow up with a urologist which would be next week. The second option was to go get a CT scan. I got one of those last week, and that's where they diagnosed me with the kidney stone. But the only problem with that is that they said that it takes a lot of radiation, and they didn't want to put that much more radiation in me. And then so option number 3 was to go ahead and have surgery. Surgery, no go. Radiation, no more, no go. So anyways, I still got a kidney stone. I'm still trying to pass it, and I'm on some good pain stuff. So anyways, that's good. So anyways, the moral of the story is don't get kidney stones. So I hate kidney stones. They're bad. They're terrible. Hope you guys have a great week. This is Greg saying peace out.